What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are going to be talking about Wolverine and this uncanny X-Men team in war and how they are actually really good now because of the reworked Wolverine and how he has made this team not necessarily the best, but they're very top tier now again because of this reworked Wolverine and how his stat boost has caused him to be pretty deadly on offense. And this all has to do with the rework for Wolverine. With this, he got some very nice stat boosts. The big one for me here is this 45% boost in damage, also 500% increase in armor, and 23% increase in speed. All those are really good. And if you look at his character stat rankings, he's now tied for 9th place in terms of damage with characters like Dagger, Dark Phoenix, Lady, Deathstrike. They're all same damage numbers, which is incredible. Sabretooth is right behind him. Sabretooth also got a rework and a significant stat boost with his rework as well, all because of his Weapon X team. And one of the questions I've seen people asking is, what do you do with these characters if you don't have, if you're not going to be able to get Weapon X right away, you're not going to be able to get Omega Red, is there any use for these characters? And for Wolverine, absolutely. This team with Uncanny X-Men is pretty incredible on offense. And I'm going to show you guys 5 fights I've recorded so far, all through our War Practice mode, which shout out to Scopely, probably my favorite feature ever added to Marvel Strike Force. Absolutely love it. I use Wolverine, Phoenix, Colossus, Cyclops, and I use Storm for my testing. You can also use Psylocke instead of Storm. Not partial either way, but in terms of Wolverine and his rework, you can see it now. I've got T4 on him. I got tier 14. Would you have ever done that before his rework? I don't think so. But yeah, this special T4 is very good. It allows him to rebound chain to 5 targets with this. A lot of piercing damage to the primary target and piercing to the secondary targets, applying bleed. This is all piercing damage, so it's very helpful. He also gains 100% crit chance on the secondary targets. And for that, I have Raider on him. You can also put Striker. I think I may go back to do Striker because this Primal Berserker, with this, he deals a huge amount of damage with it. 710% piercing without the T4 right now. And also gains offense up if Colossus is present. Clears death proof from the enemy target. I think I may go to Striker. I'm going back and forth. You can't really go wrong with either one, I think. It's just with everything on him doing piercing damage now, I think Striker's a good option for him too. So yeah, we're gonna try him out in war. I'm gonna show you guys some success I've had. 5 different teams. I'm gonna start with with a small punchdown versus Doc. We've got Brotherhood Doom. We've got the New Warriors with Silver Surfer, and another New Warriors team with like Drax and some Pretons to help kind of counter it. There's some good footage here that I'm going to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoy all this. If you guys do enjoy this footage, make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And let's just go ahead and dive right into it with this team. All right, so the first one we're gonna have here is a 50k punchdown against Doc. This one is this is me just kind of testing the waters to see what we could do with this. And what you want to do, the way this is going to work is because of Cyclops being present, he's able to call Wolverine to assist anytime Phoenix is damaged. It's either going to be Cyclops or Wolverine. And so, you know, getting that attack from Wolverine is nice, but also the defense down from Phoenix dying and coming back as Dark Phoenix is going to pave the way for the ultimate on Wolverine to do some real nasty damage. We're going to show, you're going to see that here soon. But we're going to start off with the special here, and you can see, look at that, just kind of critting and chaining everywhere, getting some bleeds. We got rid of Shocker because we don't want him giving offense up to the team. We're going to take out Swarm just so I don't have to worry about his AoE attack. Then we have Mysterio go. Now we're going to try to work on Electro, try to get her finished off. Honestly, at this point, your whole goal is to let Phoenix die. If Phoenix dies, it gets a whole lot easier for you. And I did goof here. I should have just killed off Electro here, and I didn't. I for some reason I decided to try and clear positive effects from Doc. What I did forget is that the ultimate from Wolverine cannot be blocked. So those deflects on Doc will not do anything. He heals Electro back up to full. That was my bad. Gonna taunt, get deflects on characters. And we're just gonna kind of wait for Phoenix to die. That's pretty much the whole mechanic behind this. Now, one thing I did do here, and this was my goof, and this is something I should have waited again. Wait for the defense down from Phoenix before using this ultimate here. Can't stress it enough. We're gonna use the ultimate here. We get the offense up from Wolverine and see if we can get the damage there. 461k on that with the critical hit. With that defense down, that could have done 600k, 700k easy, and that would have one-shot Doc. Luckily, I was able to apply some bleeds that were able to kill Doc before he can move. If not, that would have really screwed this fight up. So do keep that in mind. You need that defense down from Phoenix dying and use that in tandem with Wolverine and his ultimate, and you'll be good to go. So now, yeah, Phoenix dies finally after everyone else has died, and there we go. We get the defense down. 150k on that basic from Wolverine, just no big deal there. But yeah, this is kind of incredible how much damage Wolverine does now. We're just gonna chain there. Look at that damage. I don't know if you saw that. Just look at this, 378k on that with offense up on him, defense down from that and that special. That gives you an idea of how much damage Wolverine can do now. And also, one other thing to mention is that Wolverine gets 100% speed bar whenever Phoenix dies. So that is always very helpful there. Helps to kind of, fuel him. Gets his ultimate off a little bit quicker. Also gives him a chance to use the special again before the battle is over. So try something a little more daring, I guess. 20k punch down against Marauders. Again, still kind of testing the water. I want to make sure I get this team right before I go for the big punch ups to see what I can do. And yeah, this one, usually before, I always had problems fighting against Marauders with your Uncanny X-Men, because Sinister would clone your Phoenix. That would cause a big issue. It's gonna be the same thing here. He's gonna clone Phoenix, but I'm able to just kind of deal with it. And also, real quick, if you guys haven't heard, there's a bug with Sabretooth where his special or his ultimate is chaining through stealth. I believe that's been hot fixed. So there's been a slight nerf, I guess you could say, to Marauders with that, but that was just more of a bug fix than anything. Working our way through characters with the special there. It didn't deal a lot of damage, but, was at least able to kind of clear some of those deflects off of Strife at least. And now, we're going to work our way through Strife, try to get rid of him. See if we can clear that immunity if possible. We get the clone there on our Phoenix. No big deal. We're basically just trying to get Phoenix to die so that we can let Wolverine do his thing. Strife dies, then Phoenix dies. Now we've got defense down on characters. We don't quite have the ultimate ready to go on Wolverine yet. Remember, he gains 100% speed bar, and also I should have mentioned in his passive he gains 20% speed, 20% bonus speed for all these Uncanny X-Men allies here. So he's gonna be moving pretty fast. His assists that seem to happen whenever Phoenix is attacked, his assists seem to be giving him speed up as well. There we go. The defense down from Phoenix dying. Go off on Sinister before he can spread all those buffs and heal people. Kill Sinister. And now we just kind of slowly work our way through. We finish off Sabretooth. We finish off Mystique. We'll have to kill Phoenix eventually, but we can worry about that later. Right now, we just want to get rid of Sabretooth. Sabretooth is pretty deadly on Emma teams now. That's not it's not a fun character to fight anymore. So if we can get rid of Sabretooth, that would be great. We're going to get rid of Phoenix here with the ultimate. Almost got rid of Sabretooth, but there we go with the assist. That's why I've got Storm on this team, because that assist just helped me kind of finish off Sabretooth there before worrying about it. There we go. I should have chained that the other way, had that chain start with Emma and then go over to Dark Phoenix, work our way back and forth. But yeah, now we're just killing Emma very slowly. Gets her special off again, but again, no big deal. But yeah, this one I remember before. This team was not an easy counter to Marauders. You kind of had to time things well, and maybe you got lucky. But now with that rework to Wolverine, the assist damage he's dealing with Phoenix getting attacked, it's just that damage boost has been very helpful for this team overall. And as you guys can see it, now against Emma, it's not that big of a deal. All right, so we're going to do a 10k punch down against Brotherhood Doom. And warning ahead of time, this is a soft counter, very much a soft counter. It's really tricky. It's not the easiest thing. The goal here is you need to get rid of Juggernaut, you need to get rid of Blob, and then you need to be able to use Wolverine's ultimate on Doom before he can go off with his special and his ultimate. It's tricky. And you're always going to have the blind from Magneto at the start. Nothing you can do to that. You can pray that you get lucky and that Wolverine is resists the blind. You're not always that lucky. Most of the time he gets hit by it. Very rarely did I see him resist the blind when I tried this. And I tried this about 10 or 15 times, and it was about a 50% chance success rate. Very much a soft counter. Do not think of this as a hard counter. And if you do try to use this as a counter, you want to make it like a really strong counter, you're probably looking at a good 50 to 100k punch down. Just letting you guys know realistically, still, this is a very tricky team to defeat. So I'm actually showing you a failed run first, just so you guys can see what happens here. Phoenix dies. We get the defense down, but then we get stuck with this taunt on Doom. And what I should have done was I should have chained back and forth on the other characters there to see if I can try to get at least some health down on Juggernaut. If you get Juggernaut down low enough on health, then you don't have to worry about him taunting, and then you can just kind of go ham on Doom maybe. But yeah, Doom goes off with a special here, kills everybody. Not good. So that was not a good one. We're gonna try another attempt here, and this one was successful. But yeah, if it's a tricky one. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I cannot say this is a hard counter. This is one, if you feel like you want to risk it, by all means go for it. But the fact that this can defeat Brotherhood Doom, I think is pretty good. Against a Emma Doom team, I think even better. But yeah, you can see there we had the resisted blind from Wolverine at the start there, and now we're seeing him kind of chain down the road, do a lot of damage to Toad there too. Now we're gonna try to finish off Blob. We're trying to get some stuns and maybe some speed down if possible. But yeah, Blob's taking some damage. Juggernaut's very low on health too. I don't know why I used the special there. I should have just focused on Juggernaut and try to get him finished off. But I'm going to try that here in a second, maybe. I try to extend the defense up and the speed up and death proof on Colossus. I could have used him there to try to finish off Juggernaut. We're going to get the blind with Phoenix. That doesn't really do much. But now, Juggernaut kills Phoenix. Phoenix dies. She comes back. She pretty much kills everybody there. But here's where things got tricky. So you're gonna be wondering what the heck happened here at the very end. Phoenix dies. She comes back. Wolverine gains 100% speed bar. We get defense down on Doom. We get defense down on Juggernaut. We're gonna finish off Juggernaut. All right. So now we get the Health Steal with Doom. And Wolverine goes again right away. The timing on this is so tight with Juggernaut on that team. If you can get rid of Juggernaut easily beforehand, or get him down low enough he doesn't taunt, then you're golden on this. Without Juggernaut there, this would be a whole lot easier. But Wolverine has the speed bar to go again right away. We pop that ultimate and finish off Doom. 670k hit crit on that. Still no T4 on that ultimate, and I've got Raider on him instead of Striker. But yeah, this one, like I said, guys, not a hard counter. It's very much a soft counter. Very dicey. Yeah, take with it what you will, but yeah, the goal is to basically get Wolverine to pop his ultimate on Doom before Doom can go off with that ultimate. If Doom gets that ultimate off, this team's kind of dead. That's the trick. Very, very hard to do. If you have a strong Juggernaut on the enemy team, probably not going to work. But I'm just telling you guys, this is what I found. That was like the only way I could get this to successfully go off, was using that ultimate from Wolverine with the defense down from Phoenix dying. That was how I was able to kill Doom in time. And remember, the ultimate on Wolverine cannot be blocked. So if you kill all those Doom bots, the deflect's still not going to do much because it's going to be completely ignored by Wolverine. So now we're trying new wars. I've got two new warrior team fights to show you guys. This one is about a 70, 80k, even a 90k punch up against a new warriors team with Minerva and Drax in there. The pre-taunt from Drax can make things interesting, and whoever you kill first, Minerva's just gonna bring right back. So not the best, but yeah, I mean, just kind of go for Drax, kill him, and then focus on Dagger. Dagger can one-shot your team. So do not let her get her ultimate off. You've got a couple of turns there before she'll go off with her ultimate. You've got time. So work your way through it. Got rid of the taunt there on... like I said, Dagger can one-shot your team. As you can see there, Dagger just pretty much destroyed a Phoenix that was at 60% health. So, yeah. Not good. Not good. You don't want Dagger to get her ultimate off. That's going to kill you. So there we go. Phoenix comes back. Now we've got defense down, and that is going to be huge. Chain that with Wolverine. Get that defense down. Look at that. All those bleeds on Minerva. All those bleeds on Dagger and Deathpool. And, yeah, so basically kill Dagger. Dagger's dead, hopefully. This is one I goofed. What I should have done, I should have killed Deathpool here with the ultimate from Wolverine, because it clears Death Proof on targets. And you're going to see Deathpool is going to go crazy here in a second, and that's going to screw me up. So she kills Cyclops. Passive triggers. She kills Storm. Not ideal. I should have killed off Deathpool. At this point, we've already got the ultimate from Cloak. You can pretty much ignore Cloak. Go for Deathpool and go for Dagger. They're far more deadly for you. So there we go. Got that done. About an 80k punch up. That's not bad at all. But yeah, you can see this is the same thing. It's pretty much the same strategy for all of these. Let Phoenix die, get that defense down, go ham with Wolverine, and you win. So because I wasn't satisfied with that fight, I had to try a bigger one. 120k punch up with Silver Surfer and Red Guardian on the team with New Guardians. This one's definitely more challenging because number 1, Silver Surfer, and number 2, Red Guardian. Very hefty characters on that team. And real quick, if you get ability block on Phoenix here, it gets kind of dicey because you can't cleanse off her. You can't get that forced stealth, so you can't guarantee that Phoenix is going to die right away. But you can at least try your best to see maybe if you can get some progress there. But yeah, I mean, it's tricky. The blind on Phoenix didn't help with cleansing the taunt from Red Guardian either. This one was straight up dicey. It's a rough one. And I'm gonna start losing characters here in a second, and it's no bueno. But we did get the taunt on Dagger, and that was very, very helpful. So we're gonna try to go for that here. Try to get Death Proof and in defense up on Colossus at least. Now we lose Phoenix. Phoenix dies. We get the defense up on characters, and we still have that taunt on Dagger. So now, get rid of Dagger if possible. Get the Hellsteel there. Goes through Death Proof. We're gonna lose some characters again because of that poor thing. And yeah, so now Phoenix is gonna have a bad time. Oh, did I forget to mention this was a failed attack? I did forget to mention this was a failed attack. So we're gonna try again. That's why you don't want to worry about. That's why you don't want the ability block on Phoenix. So now we're gonna try again. No ability block on Phoenix. Get rid of all those, because here's the thing: Cloak moves before Phoenix, gets all those debuffs out. And this is why you want that ability block off Phoenix. Now Phoenix cleanses everything. Everybody goes into stealth. Well, most people will. Wolverine and Storm won't because they have Disrupt on them. But now Phoenix has everything on her. And this is where I think Psylocke could be very interesting, because Psylocke could just steal all those buffs off of off of Phoenix and throw it onto someone. Phoenix dies. We get defense down on characters. Storm dies. But now we get to chain again and just kind of have fun with it. You can see that we did some really nasty damage there to Red Guardian. I'm not sure how Red Guardian healed back up. I have to go reacquaint myself with some of these kits. But yeah, it seemed Red Guardian healed right back up to half health. Oh no, it's his passive. I know why it happened. So there we go. Got rid of Deathpool. We did not want to chance it. But at this point, I'm not too worried about Phoenix dying. She's kind of done her due diligence. I can get Wolverine to go and kill Dagger if necessary. But yeah, 120k punch up. This is doing a lot better than I thought it would. I was very surprised with this. Yeah, this seems like it's going to be a hard counter to New Warriors, at least on a solid punch up. Small punch ups as well. It could be a hard counter. If you had a pre-taunt in somehow that would that would guarantee Phoenix to get that ability block, you probably have something here that can make it a very dedicated hard counter against those New Warrior teams. But also against a Silver Surfer on the team, I'm feeling pretty good about this result. And then finally, we're going to wrap it up. A good 50-60k punch up against Doc Ock with Ghost on the team. This is one of the first teams I tried, and now that I had more confidence on it, I figured, you know what? Let's see what we can do. So, same concept as before. That defense down from Phoenix is going to be very helpful. We have all those heals. Don't worry about the healing. Just kind of work through things. Get rid of Shocker so you don't get offense up on your characters. That's the only thing you really have to worry about here. So, cleanse. Get the stealth on Phoenix. Now make sure that she gets targeted down by people. Get some nice damage in on characters. We're going to finish off Shocker and Mysterio. That way we don't have to worry about the heal block and the blind and the ability block from Mysterio either. And also go for Electro. And, you know, Electro is also another nasty character on this team with all those attacks she can do with her passive. Very, very troublesome from time to time. But yeah, now they're kind of going for Colossus too. But you know, there you go. Lose Phoenix. Phoenix comes back. Defense down on everybody, and there you go. This was the perfect setup. Defense down on Doc. Wolverine ready to go on his ultimates. And 500k on that without the crit. So, yeah, again, that ultimate, very, very powerful. That's why I think Striker could work very well on Phoenix, or on Wolverine as well. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, there's not much else to say. This team, very, very good. I was surprised at how good this team works now. This is kind of incredible. Just because we'll rework on Wolverine, of all characters. Who could have imagined the rework on Wolverine would cause this team to do this kind of stuff? So, yeah, let me know down below what you guys think about this with the Uncanny X-Men, the Wolverine rework. Are you guys excited to see this? Let me know down below. But as always, make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.